It's been a while since I've gotten to see
who, Dakpo?
Yeah.
Oh, I think he came one of the tournaments but busted out pretty early. I think that's why, because I was surprised too. But speaking of 2, we got PS2, Game 1. Vegas Staple, baby, let's get it. Double banana pool. All right, yeah. We're just doing the shrug to start things off for Dakpo. Also getting a little bit of zoning here with the pop gun. And that's how the combo starts. Dakpo already finding a hole in Guti's neutral. Yet again.
Brings out the peanuts, brings out the potassium, all types of snacks getting thrown Guti's way, and he's eating them up in the worst way, taking so much damage here early and not finding any response. There's the first chop to the face of this monkey. Start to get some of that work back, but Dakpo starting things off very confidently.
Yeah, I think Dakpo is the kind of guy who knows the matchup well enough to just counterplay grab constantly. You can see that Guti's not even really going for it. He's just trying to catch monkey flips and, you know, whatnot. But, I mean, Dakpo has been winning so many neutral interactions here on this first stock. So, Guti does have time to make the adaptations, but we'll see. He does have the Nana in hand.
Yeah, see if we can get some fire to roast these peanuts, because right now he's just taking so much damage. Gonna yeet him back towards this blast zone and look for this opportunity to end this stock off. But great job by Guti to neutralize the pressure that was coming out from Dakpo. Gets tripped off the ledge there.
Yeah, Guti's going to have to be careful when he starts holding the banana, because when you do have banana in your hand, you're extremely limited to only B moves and defensive options unless you Z-drop aerial, which Guti was not demonstrating. So, you know, you're just cutting out a big portion of your moveset, and Luigi needs his aerials. You know what I mean?
100%.
Other than that, he really doesn't have an approach.
Yeah, he can move his body like a cyclone, though, and get some of that chip damage on this second stock here from Dakpo. Dakpo still at a loss for taking out this plumbing brother, but for now, he will be able to do it. Possibly. No, great movement from Guti to be able to return the ledge, but the pressure stays. Dakpo is unmoved and gets a nice trip here to try to get some early stocks taken, but just a little bit of flubs here and there from both of them.
Yeah, the ledge play is kind of scuffed right now, but we do end up running and resetting neutral. Guti playing aggressive, though. I like that he's chasing Dakpo, not really giving him time to set up the banana and pop gun. He's just in his face, demonstrating a lot of dominant pressure up tilt to the up B. Wow.
That was exactly what you want to see in this matchup. Denying this Diddy Kong when he wants to approach, and then just stalling him out with those perfect parries, getting your opportunity to get those big punishes. But thus far, it's going to be hard fought from Guti to steal off this stock. Now, every small hit that he has won't really lead into anything because of the percent that they're both at. So much rage and so much knockback. Can't really get those confirms as easily. You have to really just get a raw hit to get this monkey out of here, and that cyclone will be enough.
And I believe that was the correct DI too, but I mean, like, you got high rage versus high percent. There's not much you can do. Best DI in the world can't save you. But, I mean, Guti's been doing a great job closing out these first stocks. So, you know, whatever he's doing, it's working. Needs to keep it up.
Yeah, Guti showing exactly why he is so often found at the top of placements. See if he's able to really close this set out against Dakpo, because if so, we'll have amazing momentum going into this round 4, possibly the quarters if I'm not mistaken.
I like how safe Dakpo is playing. You know, he's really just trying not to get grabbed, but Guti is really calling out whenever Dakpo holds forward, whether it's a dash attack, calling out with like a fair or whatnot. Guti's there. Also, Dakpo struggling a little bit to find this kill. Guti gonna go ahead and get back for free. Miss punish right there.
Yeah, it's been like 2 minutes that we've seen Guti sitting above 120, 130 here. Gonna be so important that Dakpo cleans this up, because there is still another stock behind it, but there is Guti starting to cook.
Yep, how long?
Misfired to tomorrow.
Can Guti extend this lead for? I mean, he ends up living to 200%, and that must be, you know, huge for the mindset of Dakpo here, having to, you know, pretty much bring this all the way back from 0. Let's see if he can do it.
Yeah, and I mean, to start things off, Dakpo was going in. Dakpo was getting the licks in. That is the signature, though. He gets on top of you with those dares and starts to put that pressure on you.
Yeah.
Definitely makes you sweat.
And a lot of momentum coming out, but this could do it. Cyclone, which way do we DI? We DI correctly, and we are living to see another day. This could still go either way. Whoa! That was insane. The arena blew up. I blew up. And Luigi goes down there for that.
Dakpo going to the depths of the map, bringing us to the picture-in-picture to make a scripture on Guti's head. My boy's going crazy. Hey, yo.
Oh, my God. Okay, if you're not a fan of Dakpo, if you don't see why I'm a Dakpo fan, well, there you have it.
You got to go
there
for
it
those.
is right there.
Anybody can let them get back to ledge. Did you go down for the kill at 132 on your last stock, though?
Even for the Diddy haters out there, you can't hate Dakpo. You know what I mean? You can hate Diddy as much as you want. You can't hate Dakpo. This man is clean, but getting here in game 2 right here, we are going to go to Guti's counter pick, which is going to be the Town and City. We have a little bit more space to work with here. And let's see what Guti can do. I feel like he honestly had that game sewed up, but he ended up making a few mistakes, and Dakpo capitalized astronomically.
The space seems interesting to me. I feel like it allows Dakpo to kind of camp out better opportunities, and I feel like forcing more interactions between these two would have favored Guti a bit more. So perhaps this is more of a comfort thing, but
yeah, I don't like this counter pick either. I agree 100%.
I don't think it's very beneficial to his game plan, his win condition on this Luigi. How will he ever force a vacuum? How will he ever force, Oh, he can force him to the
Yeah, he doesn't need to force anything. He just lets it happen naturally, my boy. And he's going to take the first stock. Plunger coming out, but it is going to whiff.
Yeah, maybe he just wanted to bring us here because he likes spiking people as we approach Grassy.
Yeah, did Dakpo just kick? He just kicked. He monkey flipped and kicked. So for those of you who don't know, if you monkey flip and do the kick input, you don't get an up B. You cannot up B after the kick. So that was an unfortunate misplay. But you know what we say about Dakpo SDs. Now he's just powered up. Dakpo has to SD at least once a set to be at his full potential, and we might just be looking at a reverse 3 stock.
He tried to melee ledge him there.
Yeah,
but
I'm scared for Guti.
Worked. Yeah,
the stretcher! The stretcher brings the platform, just takes him out. He said, you know what, your second stock is right here.
Okay, so yeah, if Foe said that Dakpo's leveled up and then now we're seeing this stuff happen, you know that it is real. Foe already doesn't lie, and then we're getting some proof in the pudding here. Dakpo going sicko mode here to take the first stock and then already gassed and basically stolen here on his second.
It's really a 2v1 because you got Dakpo and the stage versus Guti. All of Town and City is against them. All those villagers back there are kind of angry. Oh my goodness. And that's a good example of the counter pick working against them. Like in
and
the
the Vegas rule set in a way too. We got hazards on.
Oh.
Puts the banana up to deny the vacuum. What the?
That was so scrappy, but Guti ends up, maintaining his stock. Not anymore, but the fact that Guti was able to come out of that pretty much unscathed and win that interaction was insane.
Not Dakpo actually playing 4D chess out here. What? This man's going crazy. Guti has to make something happen here. The momentum is so much against him, and Dakpo's starting to get in his back, but jumps into the head. Sometimes you just got to use your head.
Yeah, and that's the back air as well. That's going to do it. Man, Dakpo's definitely kicking himself for that SD, but nonetheless, I mean, a good fight from both these guys. Guti never lost his composure throughout the whole thing, and, that's going to bring us to a game 3.
Yeah, kind of given away there by Dakpo. Going and want to see him clean up some of those missed inputs, clean up the, he tried to go high off the ledge. He didn't snap to the ledge. And I kind of think that that's what got him on that dare situation where he got his first stock taken. If he would have snapped to ledge, it would have been pressure on him, but he would have at least been alive to tell the story for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Guti with the beautiful mind to place that a little bit more above the ledge and kind of see that those barrels were headed up that way.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. I don't know if he risked it and challenged it. Didn't think Guti would have a hitbox ready, but nonetheless, game 3, we are going to be seeing PS2. What a great way to end the set on a great stage. We're just trading so many body shots here, but every time Dakpo has come out on top with the heavier hits.
Do we not have DSR?
You can gentleman. You can gentleman any stage as many times as you want.
For sure, Guti cool with letting him run it back on the stage. He won on for this opportunity, and thus far, Dakpo having a much better time.
I mean, honestly, it wasn't even like a stage diff that occurred why Guti ended up losing the game 1. He just had some misplays that Dakpo brought it so far back.
100%. Dakpo was doing his thing. You see him using that great spacing there to slowly approach Guti and keep himself very ominous.
Yeah, and look at how safe both of them are playing. You know, on one end, Diddy Kong has to respect the grab of Luigi, but on the other end, you have Banana just, you know, you don't want to challenge it.
It gets difficult, especially when Dakpo's so accurate, but that is
Good DI.
Tried and true from Guti. He's getting so much work off of those Cyclone conversions. Tries to deny the ledge there as well with the plunger, but it's not going to happen.
Great up smash reaction, and that's actually going to kill. All right, you know. Diddy Kong with Rage, it's going to do it. Great reaction from Dakpo, taking the first stock here in this game 3. Let's see if he can extend this lead. Guti with the banana. I like that he just drops it. He doesn't really get a whole lot. He hasn't gotten a whole lot from, you know, the banana from this set, so I like that option there.
Yeah, you're 100% correct in saying that Luigi needs his A button. He does not want to be stuck with this rotting banana between his opposable thumb and his index finger. But man, some quick damage to come out from Dakpo, and he's almost able to take a second stock here. This momentum.
That was very un-Dakpo-like. Just doing the banana to raw F smash. Usually Dakpo would do like some sort of buffet of inputs after a banana hit, but you know, he's just trying to extend this lead with whatever guaranteed hit he can get.
And you know, sometimes the best mix-up is keeping it simple when you're more known for your complex setups. Great read there on
nice
the jump.
Cyclone. Yeah, 75% is not a lot. I mean, one grab can be the decider here that brings the game back to even, or, you know, in Guti's favor. Oh, man. But these Cyclones may be getting a little reckless here. He's going to have to be careful because, I mean, Dakpo's been keeping a keen eye, proper spacing, and he's been punishing the green Cyclones a lot more.
All right, and Dakpo also plays one of the other fighting games that's here tonight at the Knockdown. We always talk about the Smash Bros, but there's plenty of other fighters here. We just added the Multiverses. Dakpo, very, very proficient in that game. Has played plenty of Tasmanian Devils that are just spinning so long, just like that Luigi does, and very good at, you know, starting to get a good timing on when he wants to approach that, when he wants to move around that Cyclone if it becomes too much of a crutch for Guti.
Yeah, I like that reverse up tilt from Dakpo as well. I believe that was potentially a DI mix-up, but it wasn't at the percent to kill anyways. But, I mean, Guti is holding onto this stock for dear life. He hasn't really been able to hit Dakpo much because he's just been getting sent coast to coast. But now that he's at 0, maybe we could actually see some scrapping coming out.
Yeah, that was the scraps. Almost brought us to the junkyard too, but not going to be able to get that special there.
Optimal punish from Dakpo as well. Just nair, flipping around, hitting him with all kinds of aerials. And Guti has been really aggressive on this approach. Look at him. He just in Dakpo's space, but, you know, Diddy Kong's forward air is such a get off me tool.
Dakpo's playing weak side very well. There is that little bit of an error to have that air dodge buffer there. But in general, Dakpo plays with 10% of the stage better than people do with 90% of the stage. You know, when you have him in the corner, he's really good at baiting you out and finding a little bit of approach in there, just like that. He sits at the edge. He's not supposed to be there. You know, you think about FGC, you want to be in the middle. You want to be able to control the space, but he plays so well reactionary, knows exactly what people are looking for, and weaves his attacks through it. There, does the crossover jump to get that back air to the back of Guti's head, and now has him in a really bad situation.
Still living, though. This is kind of close. I mean, when you saw Dakpo SD to the air dodge there, the player cam spoke louder than words. Oh, no, it almost happened again. I'm kind of scared. Like, Dakpo will play his corners perfectly, but as soon as he gets hit by some weird hitbox, that's it. But that up smash is going to do it. Guti trips, gets caught on the ledge, and Dakpo, man, close fought battle to both these guys, but Dakpo's going to be the one to move on.
Yeah, that was some great stuff to come out from Dakpo. The game 2, a little bit of, you know, pressing the wrong buttons at the wrong time. Forget about it. He almost brought that game back and then convincingly takes that third game there. Shout out to Guti for really pushing him to that level, though, because that literally could have gone either way. We saw both of them have what they wanted in the matchup come into fruition, but Dakpo just playing with the weak side so well. That's what I noticed. He's so proficient on that ledge play. And it's not even his advantage state that he's pressing.
Exactly. Yeah. And speaking of proficient, let's go ahead and look at these replays here. You really get to get in and just digest this play style, this immaculate play style. Like I said, I'm a Dakpo fan. You can't blame me.
Well, I mean, in that first game, I hope we could see a highlight of it. He went down to take that life, and that was exactly what you want to see right here. Bam! Taking care of business.
Oh my God.
Dropping like a rock with those fists ready to go.
That really set the tone for the whole set. And then that SD as well. Like I said, Dakpo just was powered up, man. He was just powered up. Dakpo needs that SD.
Put him on a stretcher.
I like how both of them were just laughing in their player cam. It happens.
Yeah, that's one of the most fun interactions to have for sure.